Nina had always been fascinated by ancient artifacts, and she was thrilled when she stumbled upon an old amulet at a flea market. The seller had warned her that it was cursed, but she dismissed his warning as superstition. At first, Nina felt energized by the amulet. She was more confident at work, and she had a newfound sense of purpose. But as days went by, she began to notice that she was changing. She was becoming more aggressive, more paranoid, and more violent. Nina's friends and family became worried about her, but she was too consumed by the amulet's power to care. She spent all her time studying its symbols and chanting its incantations. Soon, she was a shell of her former self, completely consumed by the amulet's curse. One night, Nina woke up in a cold sweat. She felt like something was watching her. She turned on the lights, but the room was empty. She tried to go back to sleep, but the feeling of unease persisted. Suddenly, she heard a voice in her head, a deep, guttural voice that she didn't recognize. "You have awakened me," the voice said. "And now I shall consume you." Nina felt a cold hand wrap around her throat. She struggled to breathe as the hand squeezed tighter and tighter. She tried to pull the amulet off her neck, but it was fused to her skin. Just as Nina felt like she was about to pass out, the hand released her. She gasped for air and looked around the room, but there was no one there. She knew then that the amulet had a mind of its own, and it was not content with just consuming her. It wanted to take over her body and use it for its own nefarious purposes. From that day on, Nina became a recluse, never leaving her house, always wearing the amulet. No one knows what happened to her, but some say that on certain nights you can hear a deep, guttural voice coming from her house and see strange, shadowy figures lurking in the windows.